Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Benny, a true and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Well, last time, let's just say we've started Operation Eat Europe, Destroy Catholicism. Could be a bit more catchy, might need to abbreviate that down a bit, not sure, but yes, a lot of land is falling into our hands. That doesn't mean the Pope's done yet. Bloody hell, the Pope is so rich and so surrounded with mercenaries. Yeah, he's not nothing, damn it. Still, the map is starting to look very, very sexy indeed, which is lovely. Bit of nudity dotted about, bit of orthodoxy. Very unusual map of Western Europe, but there we flipping go. So. Let's start off today in the traditional way we all love, with a quick episode of Let's Talk All About the Things That John Got Wrong. You see, I've spent a fair whack of time bemoaning a couple of things, which is, one, border gore, which is absolutely flipping horrendous, especially up here and over in Great Britain, and two, the fact that my vassals weren't really, contributing to the Great Wars against Catholicism, even when opportunities presented themselves, and there's a reason for that, which is, according to my own laws, they actually physically can't. You see, absolute crown authority is great for the amount of money and the amount of troops and the amount of, not trouble it causes. And also, yes, that whole pointing at people and saying, yeah, you're gonna be the heir now. That's so fantastic, but yes, I read that as vassals can't wage war against each other. But no, it's literally any war, because it says any war. I just didn't really read that very well. And also, yes, inter-Scandinavian wars would have been good too, because then maybe Estonia wouldn't still own a bit of bloody Lancashire or whatever. So, luckily, I've got a workaround, because my original plan was, we'll just go back over to High Crown Authority. No. Bad idea. Instead, there's something much more clever we can do, which is, I can change their contracts. Here we go, a special thing in the contract right here. War declaration sanctioned. Basically, if I do this, one, they like me more, which is great, and two, they can just go to war whenever they want, regardless of the overall Crown Authority law. So they've got special dispensation to go out there and kick ass. Now, I don't necessarily want to give that to everybody, but the right people, that could be very, very useful indeed. And because they consider that, a good thing, I could actually trade that for higher taxes. So I can make a bit more money out of this. So, yeah, candidate number one, Danelaw. This guy's got like 9,000 troops and he's bordering a bit of Lyon over here or Aquitaine down over here. Now, if he makes friends, I think he could take that. And yeah, you've got a couple of alliances already. So, put all your strength together, that's very much a thing you might be able to do. Now, some of these people, I might have already modified their contracts. I might not be able to make changes, but if I could, I can. So yeah, he's actually going to like me a little bit more for me doing that, which is going to be great, and I could actually trade that for even more flipping troops. Admittedly, he'd end up liking me even less. That's a lot of flipping troops, though. I mean, to be honest, why the flip not? Why not just have, giant piles of reserves? That works for me. So yeah, now extortionate taxes, massive levies, but you, my friend, get to go to war whenever you flipping want. Done. Now, other candidates, because yes, we do have a couple of minor people over here. I wouldn't mind just absorbing when the opportunity presents itself. So a good candidate to do that would be... yeah, hang on, Verona is actually working for me. Bavaria's working for me. They're massive. And they actually seem to be, yeah, this guy's really chill with me. So, you, my friend, I'm going to be giving you permission to go out and do whatever the flip you want. Though, I will be wanting a bit of extra money for that. So, he's going to act more like I want him to. And he's going to pay me more for the privilege of doing it. This is marvellous. Then again, I could just take away his council rights. I mean, for now, that's working for me. So, yeah, you know what? You can stay on the council for the minute at least. Now, there are a couple of people who just aren't going to come round. But that's fine. So I think some of these people actually have, yes, they have heirs who are already sexy. So a little bit of murder. We'll sort that out. We'll just get rid of the moaning myrtles over here. That'll sort that out very, very nicely indeed. Okay, who else is going to be needing the right to declare war? Because Greater Poland. Greater Poland can go around and sort out, fake original Poland. That's going to be marvellous. Congratulations. There is a tiny bit of Catholicism left right here as well, so... okay, Lithuania, could you just... Yeah, Lithuania, you can just have that too. Just head in there and sort that out. And yeah, the other great holdout is Burgundy, but I can try and convert them again in a bit. I think in like 2 years' time or something. And on top of that, he is coming round to me because I am trying to sway him right now. It's a bit on the difficult side, but it's kind of working out. Now, we also need a moment to, yes, let the economy recover. That doesn't mean we're not going to war, it just means we need to, pick the wars a bit on the careful side, because we need to take over the geographical region of Italia if we're going to be, killing the Pope once and for all. So, Corsica, they might be nice and vulnerable. Sicily might be nice and vulnerable. They've got 7,000 troops and a completely meaningless ally. Meanwhile, Corsica has 1,700, but an ally with about 5,000. So, they've both got about 7,000 troops. Honestly, that's much of a muchness. But if I do a Great Holy War for this kingdom down over here, the Kingdom of Sicily, we'll be able to absorb that at that point. So, probably best, as these two are, yeah, pretty large duchies, to just do 2 duchy wars to mop up most of this. Absolutely spectacular. So, Corsica, you guys are up first. Sorry about this. Ah, but here's interesting. An alternative way to get into Burgundy, rather than converting their king, might be to, educate their lovely, lovely child here. So, if I want to convert faith, yeah, that's minus 100. So, I could convert faith or culture. Not both, but he will accept me educating this boy and potentially converting him. Well, that flippin' works for me, and actually, you know what? The reason Scotland isn't really coming aboard is because, damn, his children are a bit too old for that. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing going on there is I am just the wrong religion and the wrong culture. So, if I could educate this guy's heir by just bribing him enough and getting, yeah, a nice, sexy Swedish heir going on, then we'd have a chance of just being able to vassalize him without a war. So, unfortunately, not today. Right, as I was saying, nice easy war against Corsica right here. Raise the troops, just send them across the water. We should be able to take the entire island before his reinforcements even show up, because they're all the flipping way over here. So I'm not too worried about that. What I'm more interested in is, yeah, the price of what's going on. Because bear in mind, I do get bonus money during a war, which is pretty bloody nice. But how many troops do I have in terms of... yeah, pure troops, and also I am told, if I hold, yes, control-click, it does not split the armies apart. So, alright, show me how many flippin' men-at-arms I've got before anything else rises, and, 8,000, wow. Well, that's pretty damn good, isn't it? Right there, that's sexy as anything. So, okay, I've actually got them outnumbered without a single flipping levy, but there will be a bit of attrition, so you know what, I will let a bit more come in here. Just let that update. Wow, okay, these guys are very cheap because of, yes, fearful troops and whatnot, so bring in a handful more, not too much more, to be honest. We're gonna make one a hell of a flipping profit. Also, we've got plenty of children coming in. Are they good? She is beautiful, but she could be smarter, so we shall keep an eye on her, sure. Oh, I may have slightly overdone the number of troops. You can stop now. And by the way, do I even really need this? No, these guys are a bit busy somewhere else at the moment. Because otherwise, yeah, against small wars, bring those guys in. That's 15,000 troops. And I'm still making like 100 a go. Oh, this is lovely. Right, let's just get over here and sort all of this out then. And just verify on the commanders here. Yes, Christina... she could be better, to be honest, but I'm sure she'll be fine. This guy seems pretty darn solid. He's actually a military engineer, which is great. Reckless is pretty good. Forder is useful. We're literally doing a landing right now, so this is good. Enemies are calling up their holy orders. How strong is that? Just out of interest. It's not going to be strong enough, but 10,000. Yeah, they've got flipping nothing. So, with our cannons, I imagine this place is not exactly, well guarded or anything. Actually, you know what? I'm impressed. You can hold out 50 days. Yeah, they're just holding here. Though they are going to be holding on yeah, this terrain is mountainous. So, luckily, yeah, we've got plenty of troops, because we're gonna be flipping needing them. Ooh, the Holy Order is expanding. Again, can't actually call them up right now, but it just keeps getting better and flipping better. And Jeb, just keep getting people married. Let's just have some lovely marriages. Odd can just get married, lock down some alliances here, and that's going to be taken no time whatsoever. Okay, just march straight up this hill. I know we'll take a few losses, but to be honest, our troops significantly outmatch theirs. And, alright, that's sort of... Oh. Apparently I'm dying. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay. Try not to spend too much gold. I am apparently at death's doorstep. Any particular reason? Well, my health is poor. I don't actually have, like, you know, the warning, so I've not really seen this one before, aside from that one time I turned on literally every single disease during the video where I was looking at the ruler creator, so that's interesting. I think this might be the end of poor Odd. Well, this is the capital. We may as well just head in that direction, see if we can maybe capture them or whatever. Yeah, we're kind of driving them to the low grounds. This is... Okay, they're giving up the mountains. This is marvellously good news. But yes, I feel like the end of Odd is almost upon us. But I suspect the economy can take it. And what do you bloody want? Ah, this is Aquitaine, and oh bloody hell. You guys always want me to come and help at the exact bloody moment I'm engaged in a different war. Okay, I will say yes, and when we say tyranny, what tyranny did you do, precisely? Oh, you know what, I'll defend you, because, you know, you are of my religion and whatnot. I will be there in a minute, I just need to finish off Corsica. Alright, should take me, like, maybe a month or two. Here we go, we've captured a sister, and someone else died. Then we've just got the, yep, the end of the last territory. That should be... I've actually got more troops now than when I started, which is a fascinating way of doing attrition, but what can you do? Now, as soon as this is taken, yeah, they're just fleeing overseas. But this is the last bit of your land, isn't it? You've not got any more Corsicas, so if I take this, I've just sort of won. So, okay, that's nice, I'm happy to... Oh, they're now landing over here. Okay, but now you've lost. I mean, good attempt, but you should have seen this one flipping coming. Yeah, I'll just be, enforcing my demands, actually. Yes, I don't actually want this island, though. I'm just going to give it to somebody else. Who wants it, by the way? Here we go. I've got a couple of children who aren't actually really, doing much right now. So, Torbjorn, you look like you've got some decent stats on you. You can have that. And on top of that, we'll just be giving you all of this too. So you can just have all of those three. No problem whatsoever. Do you need the duchy title, by the way? Because I could give you that if you wanted. And how many troops do we have over here, by the way? And 87,000. Oh, that's because you're including mine. Got it. Okay, these guys have only got 6,000. I feel like we can just send what we've got. That's absolutely fine. Just land over there. We'll go and take care of that. Sorry, so you had... Okay, you do potentially need the duchy. You can have the duchy. That'll make the people chill out, because then you'll be, you know, the day you're a duke and whatnot. So we will create that, hand it straight over to you. And congrats, you are now a flipping duke. Love it. And yeah, over in Aquitaine, looks to me like these armies are a bit divided, so this should not be too difficult to sort out. We'll just mop up some of these guys. Honestly, looks like you can handle this by yourself, so well done. And never mind, we've already won. I think they just captured the leader. Good, 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 good. That makes my life much easier. Right, get the troops ashore, break them down. We've still been making a good profit, even during war. Wow, 110. You know what, I kind of like just being in small wars, because during small wars I actually make more money. So, potentially, like, you know, picking a fight with a useless opponent that can't possibly challenge me, like, you know, just some tiny county in the middle of nowhere, just to, you know, stay in a state of war, that might be a good thing, you know. Ah, but speaking of people who have gotta be good to be owning, yes, Venice. My friend, you've got to be, wow, 4.6. Venice, that's pretty pathetic given your, you know, Venice and whatnot. So that's just kind of sad. And also, very annoyingly, it's not in the same duchy. We have got, yeah, bit of Venice here, bit of Venice here, then a bit of you guys here and over here. And I can't take out either of you with a single flipping duchy war, because you're not actually in the same... Well, that's just irritating. Alright, we need to do some mop-up wars over here, just to take out this. But to be honest, I was kind of hoping, you know, Bavaria might do it for me. Also, how weak are these guys? Surprisingly strong, in a way. Though, actually, hang on, no, don't you guys... Do you guys work for me? Yes, you guys work for me. Okay, how would you guys like the ability to declare war? Because if you just like to, you know, unify your holdings by mopping up all of this... Oh, I already gave you the right to do that. Well, that's absolutely fine. Sorry, I did that 5 minutes ago. I've already forgotten. Alright, existing papacy is now inside, yes, Kingdom of Sicily, I believe. Yes, all inside Kingdom of Sicily. As is Sicily itself, and this bit in Magna Graecia of the Byzantine Empire. Though, this bit is not. So I feel like the best bet might be, in fact, to do another duchy-level war against these guys and just kind of hope my vassals get the message over here. Yeah, Byzantine Empire right now, 20,000 troops, and Burgundy, who I assume aren't allowed to get involved. I mean, I assume not. I'm hoping they can't get involved. I mean, if they can, I'll just go and kick their asses. Why not? Because, yeah, the whole of this territory is one really damn big duchy, so I can take all of this with a duchy war, and that's gotta be the right way to go. Yes, screw it. We're going to war against the Byzantines. We've kicked their asses before. We'll do it again. Ooh. Apparently my doctor died. Oh, that's... Okay, I can see how that might be causing me to potentially die, actually. Okay, who's, like, smart inside my court who wants to be a doctor? Aha, one of my own children who's also a witch. Good, 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 good. Welcome aboard. Okay, 28,000 troops in total, but it's going to take them a long time to mobilize this, so, yeah, let's flippin' go. And on top of that, Catholic Romaine, I feel like you guys need to come and assist with this, actually. And, yep, they're on board. Aquitaine just very recently won their war, so I'd like you guys in, because I helped you in your stupid war. So, yeah, you're coming to help me in mine. Spectacular. And as for the rest of it, yes, just raise all the troops here, all in one spot. That'll be just great. Any chance we have got... Ah, the faithful are sadly not available, because that would have been great. Okay, so let's just get a handful of troops and keep a very close eye on all of this here. Don't need too much on that. And, oh dear, has somebody... Venice, do you really think you're going to be able to pull this one off? Right, bring in just a handful more troops. That'll do. 25,000 should be more than enough. Given, yeah, these troops are going to be superior to the troops I'm taking on. Abso-flippin'-lutely. Let's just get down over here. Begin work on that. It's going to take them ages to mobilize all of this. And I've got friends coming in, like, yeah, a good 20,000 friends. So this should not be a problem at all. And apparently this territory is... oh, it's not very well guarded. This is lovely. And, look, we know Ingfred probably has another boyfriend. It doesn't flipping matter. Alright, that's allowed. And, oh, here we go. The murders. So, murder number 1. This useless woman, the Queen of Lotharingia. So, yes, let's just, get rid of her. If we could. And... Did we get her? She seems to be a bit on the dead side. Good. Good, good, good. Though, yeah, she's dead. And snakes can't talk, so good job. And also, I was more concerned with livestock at the same time, and uh-oh. Okay, are we looking at another major rebellion by any bloody chance? Okay, first things first. Just take a giant pile of money and... ooh. Jedward's back. Okay. So this is nice. He's... oh. Yeah, I can see why they might have, put out his eye, potentially. So, welcome home. 65 gold, that's less than I just sold a flock of cows for, but whatever. He's got some prestige, which is nice. He's back now. Is he any better? I mean, he's one-eyed, so he's got a bit of prowess there. He was a Varangian, so he just gets to keep that. That's really good. That is really darn good. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, he is good. Okay, we will find a use for you in the court. But I feel like it's still going to be Empress Christina up next. He's not good enough to justify swapping over. Okay, stay focused here. Who's the new leader of... okay, this guy also hates me, because he inherited the same reasons. Witch, murderer, wants the Duchy of Frisia. Okay, does anyone know who's, like, got that right now? Okay, you could have it. Alright, I am very willing to actually just, yeah, transfer that vassal to you. That's no problem. There we go. Over to minus 69. What else could I do to cheer you up and... oh. Right, you're Catholic, so you're not 100% keen on offensive wars. Alright, what if I was to educate you? Because you, sir, are just a child. So, yes, one of my very good courtiers could just do a bit of that, actually. Someone who's, like, super smart. Yeah, needs... what are you learning in right now? Diplomacy. I need a diplomat. Jedward! Jedward, my boy, you just got back, didn't you? He did, but he doesn't seem to be showing up yet. So, okay, Katerina, you could do a really good job. So, he'll accept. And, convert faith. I mean, it's a bit late in the day for this, but maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to convert him at the last flipping moment. And yeah, as for Bar over here, that's less of a problem because I believe her heir is... yes, her heir is already sexy, so he's going to be way more chill with me. Okay, sieging going on here. We've got friends coming in, just absolutely lovely. You could have literally raised your troops right here, but whatever. And this is the better one, because this should be, if she just dies straight away, that should be Healthy Eater. Did she die? And it's unclear what killed her. Good, 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 good. So she's now dead, and this territory is much, much happier. And you know what? This is actually perfect, because you, my friend, you've got 10,000 troops. You are sexy, and you border France and the nudists. So congratulations, you can now declare war. And bloody hell, mate, you negotiated a good contract back in the day, didn't you? Can't revoke titles and no taxes, no levies. Wow, that is impressive. I'll give you that much. You know what? As you're producing no troops, I'll just move you straight over to Scootage. That's fine. So, yeah, Scootage, low taxes, sanctioned war declaration. Good. Have fun with that. Oh, bloody hell, I've just had a mental breakdown. My sister died, so, oh, I should have been doing more feasting. This is not going to be good. I'm already flipping dying. Okay. I need to become drunk, or I can become irritable. I'm not sure I've actually seen that one. What's that even do? Diplomacy down, march down. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, what does being drunk do? Stewardship down, prowess down. No, just kind of work through it. 75, that's a lot. Okay, that's fine. Maybe you should have, like, you know, yes, a nice feast. Everybody loves a nice feast. Have a lovely feast. I feel like I'm not making it through the feast here. I might basically just be arranging my own wake at this point. Still, the great work has begun over on Sardinia. We can now just start marching through this territory. We're capturing some people. Might be able to make some easy money this way. And wow, the prison's looking a bit on the Spartan side, it must be said. Also, we've just captured a random duke, but he can't actually pay. So, okay. For a favour, you can go. Because favours can potentially be converted into that bloody wine merchant. Never mind, because I've got secret stores, being as I am an experienced reveller. Oh, that's marvellous. That's flipping magnificent right there. So, okay, I'm bringing out the secret good stuff. So, okay, who's yelling at me? Christina! How could you, Christina? You're the flipping heir to everything, but, apparently I enjoy her yelling at me. So that's good. She is, oh. Christina is, she's irritable. Right, this is, that's unfortunate. That's actually martial -1. A bit more in prowess, though. So, oh, Christina, that's a bit of a shame. I mean, could it be too late to go over to Jedward? Oh, hang on. We might need to reevaluate this. My children are growing up in interesting ways. Hang on, no. Over to the succession screen. That will make this much easier. So yes, here's all the people I can designate as my heir. So, okay. What we've got here is Prince Jedward, who is beautiful, despite his missing eyeball that he lost in the war. Still, that's very admirable. Varangian is great, very learned, very diplomatic. Margarita, bit of an all-rounder, again, more on the learning side of things. Torbjorn, who is more about, yes, he's more about making the money. Then we have got, yes, Christina. So, she is the best war leader. In terms of martial, absolutely. She's also the best at, yeah, she is the best, well, joint best at intrigue. With my own flipping spy mistress daughter. She is a pretty solid administrator, pretty darn smart. She's just terrible at the old diplomacy. I'd say we keep her. Alright, if she's going to be going on a great big murder frenzy, then it's kind of okay that she's a bit on the angry side. Still, we can get you a better hat. Let's get you a better hat. Oh, I don't know what this is, but it screams both warrior and queen to me, so yeah, we're going for that. Oh, and some Byzantine armour too. Yes, which we just took. We're stealing it from Sardinia right now. Love it. Now, which is this flipping faction that's causing trouble? And, okay, peasant rabble that has, 2 members. Okay, so, Nordmark and... right, it's just some folks back home. It's not a problem. They can't do anything for 9 months, alright? Everything's under control. Everyone else seems... pretty chill for the moment. Excellent. No sign of the Byzantines yet. The Aquitanians have shown up, as indeed have... oh dear. Well, it's not a surprise, is it? We kind of knew that this was happening. We were literally told he's dying. So, fair enough, to be honest. And let us take a moment to remember Emperor Odd, the second sexy pope, and maybe... the sexiest, greatest pope of all. Made it to the age of 70. Very, very good age indeed. He was indeed the cultural head. And what a cultural head. Just like the flipping technology that he managed to unlock for us. We are basically, yes, now one of the most advanced nations on Earth. And it's pretty much down to him and his mother Ellen. They both did spectacularly good work. He was... oh, bloody hell was he dreaded. Yes, he was a living legend. He was a religious icon. Stewardship was his focus at the end. Fought in 23 wars, 13 offensive, 10 defensive. So that's a lifetime of war right there. And the end kill count was... hang on, I just need to see this. Can we just move this out of the way, please? How many is here? However many this is, it's quite a few. Oh, hang on, it says at the bottom there. 19. Honestly, I'm surprised it's that low. Though he did torture... many more than that. So, yes, let's take a moment to discuss Odd's legacy. Because he was evil, and I have tried to make excuses for that on occasion in the past. I have said, no, he's not evil. He's a scholar. He set up a university, a terrible university, because, you know, it was Cambridge, but a university nonetheless. But, you can't help but note that he did keep a prison full of prisoners who he enjoyed torturing. Not really for information, he just enjoyed it. And he murdered them just to maintain a fearsome reputation because he could, to be honest. And he did kidnap a fair few children in order to religiously indoctrinate them. There was murder, a fair whack of murder. But, like, you know, in the end, it was all for the Viking cause. So... in some ways, he was the closest we've had to a real Viking for some time. He went on massive campaigns, he waged huge wars. Okay, he was not there on the front line, but bloody hell, the state of Europe now is very Viking, very sexy. He has grown the empire more than anybody. Rest in peace, Odd the blatantly actually evil. And yes, indeed, very sharp, but probably most of all, yeah, he was evil. Right, but, now... we've got a new sexy pope with a magnificent hat, with some armour. She's just stolen. Christina, oh, she's 28. She's got a good reign ahead of her. It's time for some flipping military leadership, damn it. Oh, that reminds me, by the way, now that we've actually got the kill screen open, one thing I have repeatedly forgotten to do, I'm finally going to put right. Once upon a time, there was a man named Tord Head Ripper Ilverson, and some people have asked, how many people did he kill during his life? Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna find out. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure we know about his kills. He wasn't exactly, subtle with them. So the answer is... that's not possible. That is not possible. It can't be just 12. Okay, I feel like this is nonsense. He definitely ripped more heads off than 12 in his day. Unless maybe... okay, I was expecting a number in, like, the mid-50s. So, either this is wrong, and it's not really catching all of them, or maybe, you know, he just did some very dramatic kills, but not as many as we thought. Maybe Tord was, in fact, a big, peaceful teddy bear who did admittedly kill the odd person. Though, it is noteworthy, literally every kill was... Actually, no. His first 10 kills were head rips. His final 2, he was getting on a bit, so he wasn't really up for head ripping anymore. But he was still very much doing some murder, damn it. Aha! And we've run into the Byzantines. They appear to be trying to land... over here. So we may as well take the actual war target first. That's got to be the right thing to do. Okay, we'll get to this in a second. We've just got to make sure we understand where we are. So right now, okay. Who's going to be causing me trouble? Plenty of vassals can't do a thing, which is great. That's all going to update in a second, so don't worry about that just yet. The council has been mostly cleared out, and why on earth would we have this guy in play? No. No, 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 no. Okay, so none of you are that clever. Oh, the Queen of Ireland, though. Yes, the Queen of Ireland can have this job. Now, who wants other jobs right here? So the Duke of Greater Poland. He's pretty good when it comes to... Actually, you know what? He'd be an even better steward. Wow, you're a good lad. All right, welcome to flip aboard, my friend. And bring you in. Right there. You don't seem thrilled about me. To be honest, though... ambitious. Ambition is part of that, as is, okay, whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not as, noteworthy in terms of prestige, which affects general opinion. Okay, he's fine, he'll chill out. Who else do I have in terms of powerful vassals, and what can you guys do? Oh, bloody hell. The Duke of West Franconia is also best as the flipping steward. Well, obviously, you're just bloody doubling up your jobs. Right, are any of the rest of you good at, like, anything? King of Bavaria would make a pretty competent leader. King of the Danelaw would do better, but it's really bloody close. So, you know what? We'll have you in right there. You are really not keen on me, are you? No, because you want the Duchy of... I mean, I tried to give them to you. I mean, if you'll take them, I will gladly hand them over. He's at war with a vassal of me. Okay, I just can't. Okay, I am trying... but I can't. I can hand over this. Do you want this? I'll give you this. Okay, there we go. He's happy about that at least. He still wants Corinthia, and like, as soon as I can, I will hand it over. Yeah, my half-sister Cecilia is now going to maintain her job as spy mistress. She was doing a good job there. But unfortunately, the other powerful vassals, yeah, the Duke of Bar and the Duke of West Franconia, they're just not well suited to this job. So... okay, the Duchess of Hesse, she can handle this, put you on domestic affairs, keep you nice and flipping sweet. You generate some money for me, you should be very, very good at that. You just keep working on training commanders, keeping the cost of everything down. And oh yeah, the cost of the army is about to jump right up, because, ooh, I'm not feared at all. Okay, maybe, like, my dad left some prisoners in the old... Yes, he did, though first, hang on. Just make sure we've got... Margarita, how would you like to be, you know, a court physician? Because you'd be very good at it. There you go, congrats. Okay, gotta kill a handful of people, just to make sure, you know, they understand I mean business. It should help keep a handful of dukes and kings in line, while we're just getting ourselves set up. I'm gonna be honest, I like the dread system, but it is too good, or rather specifically... it's not too good. The problem we've got instead is it's too easy to gain it when you've got the right character. I feel like you should get, like, you know, diminishing returns. Like, when you just execute somebody for no reason, that's a bit shocking. When you execute the 6th person in a row, that should probably be, like, you know, less shocking. Also, you appear to be, oh, you're very stressed. Okay, we need to get your stress down, like, immediately. Let's go right on a flipping hunt. There we go. No longer overwhelmed by stress. That's great. We'll just keep working on that. Right. What's your personality? Remind me. So you are paranoid. You are callous. You are vengeful. Okay. Good at the old murder. Got it. And more importantly, oh yes. You are a genius. And also level 4 military. Oh, you are going to earn those points so fast. Please. Do not have put your points into the middle overseer tree. Please have put them into gallantry or, yes, strategy. Either is fine. She put them into bloody overseer. Well, of course she cocking did. Right, is any of that any use whatsoever? Because I don't really want to accept another 200 stress when she's already pretty bloody stressed. Serve the crown is not a bad thing to have. Woman's home, so advantage in the home territory. I mean, that's a good advantage. +5 isn't terrible. Increased county control is acceptable enough. Dread gain, together with, yes, siege progress against revolts. Not brilliant, but I guess they'll keep the vassals in line. Yes, what we need to do is turn her into the ultimate military leader. Because right now she's got Holy Warrior. I'd like more than that. Straight over to strategy. That way there's a good chance she'll actually start gaining, yeah, some new perks that she can use on the battlefield. Because now she's the leader, she's still got like 20 to her commander skill, but she'll get a bonus +10 for being the leader of the territory. Though we should probably first up focus on, yes, reducing the risk of commanding armies. And if we're lucky, we'll get a new perk. So I'm not going to rush in with her. By the way, who's actually, like, in command right now? Because I feel like it should be this guy instead, actually, because he can siege faster. So we may as well just get on with this. Keep an eye on these guys over here. This is all absolutely fine. Just let the factions update here. Few populists, but nothing too dramatic yet. And yes, there is a Liberty faction, but it's not too bad at all. Most people are pretty chill with me. Okay, what's your problem? Short reign, unrestrained wrath. Okay, I might be a bit too wrathful for... Wow, for Vikings, that must be a lot of wrath. Okay, I'm willing to send you a gift just to basically make you shut the flip up. Alright, are we good? Yes, I think we're good. Marvellous. Okay, so the Basileus is... Oh, hang on. Was that the Basileus himself who's leading this army? Because, oh my. We might want to go and see if we could capture him. Also, yes, I'm just going on a bit of a hunt. Here we flip and go. So, what's going on here? The largest boar I have ever seen. And Duke Robert is awestruck. Who's Duke Robert? Oh, yeah. The guy who wants to be important but kind of isn't. So, hunting trophy. That is bonus prestige. Would be kind of useful. I need to get that up as fast as possible. Good trophy for my son. Or alternatively, Duke Robert deserves the credit. I get a weak hook. I mean, to be honest, that's probably not a bad idea. Or 39 dread. No, I'm going to give him the credit, accept the weak hook, and maybe, just maybe, we can... John? He's already sexy. Alright, fine. Well, we'll keep the weak hook. It's not going to be a bad call going forward. Ah, yes, and now the old king's dead, the time has been cancelled for the King of Burgundy, though he's feeling a bit like he's not going to come round. Okay, we need to start trying to sway him. Oh, I'm not very good at swaying. That's a thing I'm not great at, to be honest. So, okay, let's just stick with the child, who I believe is still being, yes, still being educated. Let's not bother with him, and we can't really murder him anymore. At this point, it's going to be much harder to... yeah, I'm not terrible at murder, but I'm not my dad, alright? I'm more about punching people in the face rather than stabbing them in the back. Oh, we can finally send flipping Corinthia over for some reason. There we go. Right, you've got to like that. You've now got 20,000 troops, mate. Just go and invade this stupid territory to the south. And yes, don't forget, I do actually have a son. I'm going to nominate him to be the next flipping emperor. He's a bit young right now, so I'm not expecting other people to vote for him. And, oh, I bet I could have actually got rid of the election. Okay, how much is it going to cost to get rid of the election? 9,000 prestige. Oh, I could have done that. My flipping dad was just sitting on bloody 10,000 prestige. He didn't need for anything. Oh, bloody hell. Right, it's fine. Everything's under control. Don't worry about it. Instead, just stay focused on this siege over here. That is going to be almost done. But yeah, at this point, if I change over, then I'm doing an activity. Oh yes, sorry, I'm out to hunt right now because I'm really bloody stressed out. So, martial skill, leading own troops. So, okay, we're in good shape right now. Sorry, it's +5. I thought it was +10. So, 29, that's pretty darn good. Plus Holy Warrior, which is really nice as well. So, I'm not the best commander yet, but give me a bit of time. I suspect I could be. And yeah, what's going on with the siege over here? Right, they've split up into 10 million bits and pieces. Of course, I am now, I'm done with my activity. That's picking up prestige nice and fast. I'm moving towards illustrious. It's going to take a while. Okay, I could do with, yes, a few active wars. Maybe like a Great Holy War just to kick us off here. We have got people arriving. How many champions do I have? Ooh, only 9. But they are really good. They're really, really good. And to be honest, you're pretty amazing. You are a ludicrously experienced master hunter. You know what? 80 and... Oh, I'm paranoid. So I'm bad at recruiting people because I don't trust outsiders. Oh. Okay, who's my weakest champion? Honestly, 15 is okay, actually down to 13. Then again, if she dies, kind of, no big potatoes, that's all absolutely fine. Right, I'm going to be taking all of this momentarily. Everything is under control. And I've given birth to a beautiful daughter who is... Throw her out in the street. She is useless. That reminds me, how good's my husband? He is... oh yeah, he's pretty good. And apparently he is absolutely gorgeous. So, okay. My main son, Kethel, he's actually, yes, intelligent and handsome, which is really nice. And we should probably look at his education in a second too. Then we have got Anna, who is not pretty thanks to her ludicrously massive forehead, dear oh dear, but she is a genius, so that's good. Then we have got young Marcus, who's a bit just bright. Then we have got Saga, who's hopeless. Okay, so my children have been getting progressively worse. We nailed it the first time, basically. Alright, let's have a little look-see at the education here. Hang on now. First, what sort of education are we aiming for? And right now we're going for learning. Do we want learning or do we want stewardship? Because, what's the base here? Base of 2 versus base of 3. I think I'd rather have stewardship. We've had a few learning recently. Let's move you over to stewardship. And I think I now understand this, which is it's nothing to do with education traits. All you need is the primary statistic and then half of learning on top of that. So even though I myself do not know anything about management, because I've got good learning and also good flipping stewardship, I'm actually pretty much the best candidate to teach him regardless. So I shall educate my own son. Love it. As for 6-year-old Anna, she could be, yes, either stewardship or martial. I agree. Martial seems like that's a really, really good fit. So educate the child. Honestly, once again, I feel like I am the best candidate to do it. So I will also educate... I'm going to educate both my good children. Okay, the useless ones will just farm out to somebody else, and they're honestly a bit too young for me to figure out what's really going on there. So, okay. Once again, actually, you know what? Base of 3 at only flipping 3 years old is not terrible. Alright, get him a good military educator, and not me, unfortunately, I'm a bit busy, but like someone else who's kind of good. And my half-sister, yes, she'll flip and do. She's very learned and pretty good at the old martial. Saga, however, was born yesterday, so maybe it's a bit too early to commit her to a degree course just yet. Instead, back over to here, lovely, everything is just fine. They're going to work on all of this, and... okay, Saga is currently potentially dying. Kind of don't care, really. She is pretty bloody useless, so if she dies, what can you do, eh? Oh, and here we go. Right, we've got ourselves military exercises, and split my troops and ordered them to independently make their way to Sigtuna, and oh dear, they've all got a bit lost. Still, this guy, I like this guy, this massive, ludicrously hard-hitting giant, he's magnificent. So, okay, I could just put him in charge, or I could say, screw it. I'm going out on an adventure. Yes, I'm going out on an adventure. We're going to find those troops. I think we might have had this event at some point in the past. I can't remember. So, okay. We have also passed Ragenford. Does anyone know who Ragenford is? I don't know who Ragenford is. So, Divine Guardian of the town. They laid down their armour to help this preacher serve Odin. Okay, so... right, as I'm a holy warrior, she can just come and join me, though, to be honest, I'm not really sure what the point of that is. She's not very good at anything. Alternatively, I can abandon the search and lose a lot of stress. No. No, 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 no. That's not what we're doing. So, yes, I'd say we are going to just invite her along. She's now going to come to my court, and the soldiers will come with me. Marvellous. And some of my troops have caused damage to a bar, so 150 gold will sort out the damages. Or I can just, yes, get a bit drunk, but I'm vengeful, so I'd feel bad about not kicking the arse of them. So, no, in fact, why don't I just kick their asses? I could just kick their asses, but okay, fine. I'll just pay for the damages, whatever. So, this is starting to get a bit on the expensive side. Get over to here and just keep running into more and more flipping people. Okay, I've run into the King of Bavaria, who is, oh wow, he's very, very good at fighting. So, right, what's he actually doing? Battle formations, and, okay, lining up neatly. These are not the orders I gave, so he'd be annoyed if I said that, but the search continues. Shoddy stance, you gained overworked soldiers. Okay, advantage -2. Oh, that's definitely a bad idea. Or, I'm tired of searching. No, I just have to accept a tiny bit of lost, yes, opinion with him. But honestly, that's kind of fine. Right, just get my troops down over here and we'll have taken all of this entire territory, which will be magnificent. So I'm just bringing my cannons into play. We should have taken care of this pretty handily. And, yep, there we flipping go. One new martial lifestyle perk immediately. And how fast are we actually gaining this right now? Because it should be, quite frankly, ludicrous. 42 a month. Base of 25, genius plus 30, brilliant strategist plus 40. We are going to be flying up this tree. And yes, okay, what else is in Overseer? Fort level up and occupations don't lower control, or mercenary hire cost down. I mean, I tell you, that's pretty nice. But we're going to take this first. Gallant is a good call, because Gallant is going to get me, yes, less risk to commanding. Plus over here, I can have my knights being way more effective. That's pretty good. That's advantage. That's more knights, and I've got good knights. Alright, my empire produces really damn good knights. My religion produces really damn good knights. So this is precisely what we need to see. And now my cannons have arrived at the siege, meaning all of a sudden, this is going to take no time whatsoever. These guys are coming up over here. They're bringing a few bits and pieces. Nothing too dramatic, really. And yes, we will momentarily have taken all of Sardinia. Excellent, well done. Okay, I'm now going to send my troops over here towards Burgundy. And I don't want to break them down, because that's just going to confuse these guys. So, then again, the supplies are... Yeah, on this occasion, I feel like we do just want to break these guys down. And then immediately raise them up again, somewhere around the corner from all of this. So yeah, it looks to me like most of this is kind of trash. The only good bit is over here, where they've got... Oh, wow. You don't have very many men-at-arms, do you? No, no you do not for some reason. In fact, he's got, like, none. What the flip happened here? Okay, I don't know. But for some reason, he's got, like, no elite troops. This is all trash. Okay, well, this is going to be a flippin' walkover. Because, my friend, I don't have trash. I have got some of the finest damn troops in the world, and, oh yeah, I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm leading this myself, damn it. Alright, sexy versus orthodoxy. Let's go. And is the Holy Order available? Oh, they are. That's 7,000 troops now. Okay, so just to confirm, I've got a combined total of... Guys, could you get out of the way, please? Could you get out of... There we go. I've got like 13,500 troops. Without any levies. That's just men-at-arms. My army is going to be like half men-at-arms. Oh, this is fascinating. 15,000. No, sorry. More than I thought. 15,000 troops. Wow. Okay, this is lovely. This is just... Oh, no, sorry. Some of that is levies. Because that's 7,000 levies from, yes, the Holy Order. Oh, well, what can you do? I thought that seemed a bit too good to be true. Right, keep on raising. We're going to be needing enough to kick these guys' asses, though, to be honest, I feel like we're going to have their number anyway. Maybe just get up to, like, 30,000 and keep an eye on what I can afford. It will be useful to know what I can afford to actually run without... Okay, so, about 40,000. Honestly, that's fine. Let's just stop with that. 40,000 will be a-okay. So just at this point, send myself around the corner. And hopefully these guys will, yes, come and join me momentarily. This is great. This is going to be a slaughter. Now, they're going to take a tiny bit of land. Yeah, I can't stop them. I'm not going to be able to get there in time. Well, maybe. No, I can't make it unless they start running because they're worried about me being too close. But I suspect they're going to wrap up one siege. So, congratulations on taking precisely one bit of territory. And there we go. They took one bit of territory. Right, loop round the corner. 40,000 troops are now in position. But honestly, you guys have got, like, nowhere to go. You can't get back out to the ocean and they're not moving in. Oh, they're trying. They're trying to flee. Okay, so we're going to slaughter these guys right over here. This is going to be an absolute flipping massacre. They're probably going to try and reinforce. Yeah, now they're going to try and reinforce. But by the time they get there, they're literally walking in to... Oh, this is levies. This is levies. That's the king right there. We do actually have, yep, a knight of one of the holy orders, which is great, but you've got no men-at-arms. Oh, mate, this is just sad. This is a sad thing, and my dishonor comes at a cost. Does anybody know what my dishonor was? Well, we took the emperor. I'm just not 100% sure why I'm being dishonored right now. Interesting. Right, so. Let's stay focused on, yes, some beautiful fights right here. So yes, we had the slaughter at Piran. This was the first stage of the fight, where, yes, we got some very, very good kills, and in particular, yes, during the pursuit, I imagine my horses did nothing. I've been underwhelmed by the horses, damn it. Maybe no one flipping survived. Oh, now that's the bigger one. We just killed 20,000 people because there were no men-at-arms. It was just, oh, we just chopped them the flip down. Right, now I'm guessing none of them even made it into the pursuit phase. They all died. Every single one of them. Well, wait, when did they die? Not 100% sure how or when they died, but I guess they did. Seriously, does anyone know why precisely I'm actually, currently dishonored? Because I don't, and okay, the rest of you can go. That's all absolutely fine. The Emperor can't. We need to have a chat to him. Rest of you can go for money. Okay. So, your holiness or majesty or whatever, we need to have a chat about what we can. Oh, I'm guessing you can't really afford your ransom right now, can you? No, you probably can't. Now, I'm assuming we can't convert him. Would be lovely if we could. And if I actually... Oh. I'm so callous, I can't really negotiate releases without trouble. Okay, in that case, I think we're just going to be using you as leverage to end this war right now. So, enforce my demands. I'm gonna guess that means you can go. And we could torture him a bit. And that would cost me a bit of piety. I mean, I see no reason not to torture him, really. I need the dreads. Yeah, you know what? We'll give him a bit of torture. It's going to cost me the tiniest amount of piety. There we go. See if we just learn anything while we're just going around. He's probably going to surrender in a second. There we go. See if he, like, goes bananas or anything. And 5% chance. Oh, he's not going to go bananas. Still, he has been a bit on the tortured side, which is fine. People are just handing over their ransoms. You're probably ready to surrender. Pretty much now, actually. I was kind of hoping I might get in secret, but apparently not. Okay, you can go. Alright, I'll just be having this over here. Lovely. And Torbjorn, you can actually have all of... Oh, never mind. Sorry, we've inherited this with somebody already living there. So... Okay, you are aggressive attacker, pilgrim. Nothing too dramatic there, to be honest. He's not really likely to convert, is he? No, probably not. So I kind of want him to be not my problem anymore. So, okay. I've just been given a giant pile of money. So how about we create the Kingdom of Sardinia? Yep, lovely. Going to create that right now. And then I'm just going to give that to Torbjorn. Congratulations, you're a king now. And that means I don't need to worry about this nonsense. Good. Good, good, good. So, you're now the king of Sardinia, even though you don't hold any of Sardinia. Mercenary company is... Oh, yes, I had mercenaries too. Sorry, I'd forgotten about them. Just check where we are in terms of the factions. There is a bit of a peasant rabble who might be causing trouble. But yeah, plenty of people are sort of, currently allied to me, married into my family. They can't really do much, which is marvellous. Still, stand the armies down and... oh yeah, the economy is... it's not what it once was, shall we say that at least. Still, we're making progress. We're making some good progress here. And, actually, now I think about it, right now might be a really, really good time for a Great Holy War against, you know, Orthodoxy. I need to take all of this right here. Now, I have a truce right now with... oh, no, sorry, that's a different truce. That's a truce with someone else. But yeah, there we go. I've got a truce with the Byzantine Empire right now. But he's got no money. And he's got no troops. And he's also been recently tortured, so he might not be feeling too great at the moment. However, I do not have a truce with Sicily. Alright? Sicily that is also Orthodox. I start a Great Holy War on them. At that point, I think I'm in the flipping clear. And, oh my. This is probably going to be one of our best opportunities to do some bad stuff to all of these guys. Admit I'm a bit worried by, some of this up here. And we don't really have that much money. But we've still got, like... oh, hang on. Send child to university. Oh, okay. We do actually have... no, just show me, like, any children and... You're very fussy about whether there's space at Cambridge. I swear you've got, like, you know, one flipping place at Cambridge University that occasionally opens up. So, okay. Okay. Everything's fine. This could be the right thing to do. Right here, right now. Like, this has got to be the weakest Orthodoxy is going to be. They're 20,000 troops down right now. He's apparently got, like, no men-at-arms for some reason. This has got to be a good thing, right? Okay. Here's odd. The game's saying that if I win a Great Holy War against Sicily, then what's going to happen is... it's an Orthodoxy war, but I'll get the lands of the papacy. I'm like 20% sure the Pope is... yes, the Pope is indeed a Catholic. He's a lunatic Catholic who's a coward, but, like, you know, he isn't Orthodox, so why would I get his lands as a function of... okay, how is Sexy doing? Sexy is... it's spreading. Maybe not, like, as well as I was hoping it might do, but a bit at least. Still can't click on most of this, by the way. Plenty of flipping nudity floating around. I know I could turn it off, but, like, you know, I feel like I'd be doing the hedgehog out of a job if I did that. Okay, most people are sort of coming around here. Hans is still Catholic for now, but... yeah, plenty of people are starting to come around. There hasn't been, like, you know, a massive burst of wars or anything, which I was kind of expecting. Maybe we give it a moment, just if nothing else, to get my stress down. Let's get my stress under control here, and also a pilgrimage would not be a bad idea. Okay, I'm back up to flipping distinguished already. That's surprising. Okay, so we've probably got a few bits and pieces we ought to do at the beginning of our reign. There'll be a good opportunity for me to... there's my glory being back to... wait, where did that... oh, that's probably from creating the kingdom of, yes, Sardinia. So, welcome, friends. Oh, I don't have enough money to replace the wine. Please, not the bloody wine event again. I hate that event so much. No, instead I lose prestige. Good. Good. Because flipping King Torbjorn of Sardinia... oh, I just gave you a kingdom. Right, so he's managed to ruin my party. Well, that's just annoying. And the useless Princess Nana then collapsed to the ground, swallowing as much of a meaty mess as she... well, this is just an unpleasant party all round, really. Oh, and I bet I'm supposed to be paying for that in the morning too. And... yes, I lose flipping money from clearing up a cauldron, which cost me more than flipping 3 years of mercenary contracts do for some reason. And we do have a peasant rabble, but I believe this is... yes, we were expecting this, if I recall correctly. This is not exactly... no, it's 900 men. Guys, I wouldn't if I were you, to be honest, but I guess we'll take care of you very quickly. Right, don't need any levies, just literally send in the men-at-arms, and never mind, some levies did show up. Oh, that'll be literally the local levies, because, yes, everyone else would have to gather, but the local levies do not, so, okay, just, you know, mop up this. It's 500 people, and you're sending in professional troops. I feel like you're going to be just fine. Alright, this is not going to be the fight of your career. No, I thought not. These poor bastards can't even do a siege, because there's not enough. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, everything's fine. Take care of this. We're still earning good money for the time being. I mean, a bit of delay doesn't hurt, because, yeah, it looks like, I'm getting a new military perk, basically, once every 2 years, which is kind of a ludicrous amount. There we go. You can just go in prison right now. Lovely. And bloody hell, someone else has just gone and hired the flipping Holy Order. I needed them in a second. Ah, yes, and something I'd, well, not really forgotten about, but I hadn't really seen show up so far. I saw this mentioned in the comments, but it just wasn't showing up for my previous 2 leaders for some reason, which is, yes, obviously, I do still have the ability, once I get holy enough or prestigious enough, to do my once-in-a-lifetime kingdom-level prestige invasion, or my once-in-a-lifetime kingdom-level holy war invasion, or my great holy wars. Those are at the kingdom level too. But there is another special type of war I should get access to as the sexy pope. And that is my subjugation war, where I can just point at someone who is of my religion, but independent, and say, hey, maybe you'd look better inside my empire, which is going to be very useful, because, yes, sooner or later, I need to eat Catholic Romaine, for the simple reason that I need to personally own, or like have, you know, control through vassalage, over all of Italia. And he's got so much of it, I couldn't form the Empire of Italy. He was going to be reluctant to join me, because he's not Swedish, he's French instead. So, yeah, going to war with him was going to be annoying, because his territory spans 3 different bloody kingdoms, which is not bloody convenient at all. So, yeah, this is the perfect war, because this war isn't for a kingdom, this war is just straight up, I'm having literally the bloody lot. Ah, unfortunately this is going to cost me a fair whack of... what is it costing me? Ah, it's costing me piety, because this is a religious war. Okay, well if piety's the problem, I know where we get some piety. Alright, I need to go for a pilgrimage, but pilgrimage can be, yes, expensive. We'd better save up some money, because... I want at least 600 before I go, but that's the big strike we want to make next. I want to take all of this. Then again, that gives the Byzantines time to recover. Then again, when we say recover, they still don't have any men-at-arms for some reason. So, I feel like it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's fine. Taking this, that's going to be the more interesting bit right there. Ah, yes, I can redo a few external alliances, because, yes, he's now married to my half-sisters. So, okay, just renew the alliance with Scotland. Might be able to renew the alliance with you too. No, apparently not. So, can't do anything with you. We're still educating your son, which is great, so we're working in the right direction there. We've got Scotland on board. We're literally about to attack you. And you're allied with... okay, nothing. Nothing of any note down there. Don't worry about that at all. Okay, Scotland is nice to have as a friend. He's not thrilled about me, but, you know, he's not dumb enough to turn down an alliance. In fact, weirdly, I should be able to be in an alliance with this guy, because... okay, if I break the betrothal... no, that costs me prestige. I don't really want to lose. Okay, I'm going to break the betrothal, then I'm going to immediately do it again. Alright, we're going to get you married to somebody in my court. Like, ideally one of the useless people. Here we go, literally the exact person you were just married to will now redo the alliance, which for some reason wasn't an option. But now now he won't accept matrilineal, which is a bit of a shame. Age consideration. Ah, she's got older since this happened, so... I mean, fair enough. She's not the best. That's fine. Let's get the alliance sorted out just to keep you nice and in line. Are you doing a good job converting any of your friends, by the way, in terms of your Catholic? Okay, that's your own land. He's still Catholic. He's still Catholic. You're Catholic. You're Catholic over there. More Catholic, more Catholic. Okay, you're not doing a great job with the great conversion work. I'm not thrilled. He's converted like one flipping count. That seems to be your lot. You know, I'm going to be honest, I was kind of assuming that, you know, the Danelaw would be chomping at the bit to clear out Estonia, but, no. He's been very chill about the whole process. Lithuania, pretty chill with Pomerania. Greater Poland, very chill with Poland. I assumed they were going to fly off the flipping handle once I gave them permission to go to war, but, no, as it turns out. Right, I think, by the way, another bloody Catholic Holy Order formed there. We should now have enough money to go on pilgrimage. Yes, let's go and do that. And we want to go to... yeah, we want to go somewhere far away. Alright, let's go over to... yes, Roskilde. We haven't been there for a while, I think. I think that's the place we haven't been recently. So that's 600. And if we run into trouble, then everything will be fine, because I'll just flipping murder anybody who gets in my way. Oh, never mind. We've got a flipping crusade. Right, the Pope's woken up. But, Lotharingia. Okay, fairly small territory, and it is actually held by, you know, a Catholic king. Alright, how many people do you have right now? Because these days I've got 85,000 on my side. You've got 10,000 right now. We're going to keep a close eye on this, because I suspect Catholicism can't really do much. And the Pope's now got so little land, and we are so close to the Pope. We could just go and squat on the Pope's territory. Back in Crusader Kings 2, if you just took all of the Pope's land, then he lost, by default. I don't know if that still works, but with so many troops, and such numerical advantage, it could be worth having a think about, you know? I mean, we've got a year until it happens, and I'm currently busy on my crusade anyway, so I'm sure it's fine. And, yes, bandits. Now, fortunately, I am a badass, so 96%, I'm just going to take them out. And, Game Blade Master, I'm going to become even better, or I hide somewhere, I would find safety, but I might be wounded, or give them money. No, flipping murder them. I am now Blade Master rank 2. Right, so I just got better at murder. Excellent, this has been a very good pilgrimage so far. But yeah, I always like to float an extra 300 just in case. I have walked the holy path. There is a giant pile of piety. I am now a pilgrim, which is really, really damn nice. That is, yeah, piety up 10%. And I should now have the piety to attack Catholic Romaine in a war of subjugation if I want to. Yes, I can now do that. Good. Good, 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 good. So we're working towards illustrious there. Honestly, a Great Holy War is kind of good news in its own way, because Great Holy War just means giant piles of prestige and giant piles of piety, and I need both of them. That's actually really bloody useful. Okay, troops are just piling into my alliance. Catholicism has managed to gather together, yeah, about 30,000 troops. I've got 4 times that number. I can outnumber all of that by myself. It feels like this might be Catholicism's last flipping gasp, and the war chest is just filling up very nicely. Yeah, you know what? I think we're in good flipping shape right now. Oh, and before the war even gets going, we've got more perks coming in. Okay. Okay. Cheaper wars is not a bad thing at all, but yeah, knight effectiveness up. This is the first time we've actually had knight effectiveness up since, yes, we took every single holy site, meaning at this point, my champions, right now there are 9 of them, champion effectiveness 260%, 75% off chivalric dominant, then we have got a holy site, knighthood, house of warriors, from the domain. Oh, this is some good stuff. So yeah, these are already ridiculously powerful leaders right there, but they're gonna be even more murdery. And it is kind of nice, by the way, that some of my most powerful knights are actually, yes, from the Imperial lands, the Holy Roman Empire. So, you know what? We're integrating those lads nicely. Right, save up the money, because Holy Wars can be a bit on the expensive side, so they're up to 33,000, and okay. Yes, don't worry, we're not, like, murdering our son. Our son hasn't murdered anyone. For once, it's not the murder event. Instead, what are we learning about this kid? So, right now he's paranoid that presumably he's inherited from me. I could make him ambitious. I mean, ambitious is good. Or sadistic. Sadistic is actually not so bad, but general opinion -10 is not great. And you can hostile scheme your own children. Wow, that's a lot of stress I'd be willing to accept. I don't really want that much stress. Then again, hang on. If I want this guy to be, yes, more about stewardship, is this a good trait for him anyway? I'm willing to accept some stress in return for my son being ambitious. I am willing to make that sacrifice. Alright, let's break out of this paranoid circle. So, okay. I've just been overwhelmed by stress. Again. And I can't do anything. Oh, I can lash out. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I lose some stress. Insult a random vassal. And I'm lashing out. Direct vassal opinion. Wow, -10. That's not good. So I just yell at people? Not sure I want to do that, actually. Oh, I just have to accept another bloody mental break. No, not yet, 'cause it's been too recent since, presumably, my last one. I don't know when my last one was precisely, but, okay. This is fine. Everything's under control. We've got well over 1,000 gold, and the Great Holy War is a matter of days away. But yeah, I need to get my stress down at some point. And, yeah, I don't really have a great way of getting it down right now. And more flipping people are just, wow, my mother is apparently getting busy. Good for her, I say. And hopefully I can pick up a new trait here. So, okay, my library containing military books. What are we going to do? Studied an old battle for 10 years, martial +1. Or an old scroll and, ooh, 80% chance it's a learning challenge. Okay. I mean, 80% for lifestyle experience and martial and learning and a commander bonus. Please. Come on. Let's flipping have that. And... okay. Reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. No. I've done it. Good. Good, good, good. So this is... ah! We're reading about Chinese history from the Han Dynasty, which is really cool. So, okay. What do we have right here? Study the battle. So... at that point I get, yes, all of this. Advantage in hills, which is nice. Enemy fatal casualties plus 30%. Or focus on translation. So learning +2. I was kind of hoping for a permanent boost, to be honest. And wait, wasn't that... what just happened to... there was completely like... oh, that's because I was hovering over that. Yes, John, that's how that works. Okay. I will take that. For 20 years, I'll take, yes, a bit of an advantage. So advantage in hills and fatal casualties. I mean, fatal casualties 30% up is really big. So yes, we're going to study the battle. Okay, now that's nice. I was hoping for something like, you know, aggressive attacker as like a permanent thing. But I'll flip and take this. This is fine. And yes, unrestrained wrath for the time being. So, okay, I need to chill out and stop yelling at people at some point. Alright, and ooh, I should check, by the way. Do I have any, like, secrets? Are there any secrets? I murdered Egil. Okay, I don't know why I murdered Egil, but I murdered Egil. Wait, hang on. Did I kill that guy on a hunt and, like, my dad helped me cover it up? Because I think he might have done. Yes, yes, he did. Sorry, I'd forgotten about that. Okay, so we're up to 128,000 versus Catholicism's of 40,000. That's just sad. I mean, I feel like the Pope should just call this one off, to be honest, but... if he's determined to do it, I'm happy to flippin' do it. How long until I can get my stress down? Not for a matter of years yet, and I don't have many ways to get stress down, like, at all. I've lost every single one of my standard ways, and lashing out is... that's brutal. But if I could just do it, and... do it! Yell at somebody. Who am I yelling at? It's... oh, it's a mayor! Nobody likes a mayor. Okay, for just 1 year, people aren't thrilled about me, but I do lose 24 stress. Okay, so I just basically started yelling at this guy, because my hat is better than his, I assume. So, okay, we're now back down to a decent volume of stress, but be really careful, because that could sneak up in no time whatsoever, and... okay, Your Holiness, are you 100% sure you want to do this? Because I'm really not convinced you do. Alright? Here we go. I'm going to be given a pile of money, which is nice. There's nothing. It's flipping nothing. Nobody's here. Oh, this is sad. Right here, it's like a few bits of aquitaine and something up here, and that's it. That's all Catholicism can flipping muster. Some of it hasn't even shown up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raise my army right here in Rome. Alright, that's what we're going to flipping do. My army's raising here. We're just going to knock out the Pope's territory, because technically, the Pope is, you know, the one who's doing this. I don't know whether that ends the war. It did in Crusader Kings 2. Let's flipping find out, shall we? Right, so 7,000 troops immediately, together with one Holy Order, and darn it, they're actually doing their own thing. So, I can't hire them, because they're going to do their own business. Now, the Pope does have... oh, your popiness, you are not looking good, are you? Then again, he's about to hire 10 million mercenaries, so I might need to hire a few mercenaries myself, actually, just for a bit of safety, because I suspect, yes, His Holiness is about to cause trouble. You know what? I'll be having these lads right here. Alright, just hire them straight away, just for a few extra men-at-arms to make sure there's not trouble, which is great, and I'm leading this one myself. Alright, I am going in myself. It is going to be beautiful. That is going to be, yeah, 30 right now, and also another plus 10 when I'm taking on Catholics. Oh, this is going to be sexy. Now, I am going to need a few more troops than that, mind, so just keep gathering a handful of troops here, and, excuse me, you're supposed to be, right, you were supposed to be gathering troops. Why are we not gathering troops? Please start gathering troops. Okay, thank you. Please keep gathering troops. Oh yeah, they thought they had me for a second, because for some reason my troops stopped gathering, probably because I merged some stuff. Okay, we're just going to take out them right now, and 40,000 troops. I'd say 40,000 troops is probably going to be enough, actually. Okay, just check how much he's got, because never underestimate the Pope. I mean, he's got the money, but he's not really hiring the mercenaries for some reason. Okay, I'm going to take just the slightest handful more troops. Okay, 45,000. That will do. Alright, and with that, we're going in to sort this nonsense out. I'm going to go smash his army before it can unify with anybody. And for the last time, no, I'm doing this myself. Alright, let's go flipping get him. Now, where's he flipping gone? He's being naffed off over on this direction. Let's just get over here. Aha! He's trying to get out to sea. Now, we have to go a little bit behind enemy lines, which is going to hurt me a little bit. 2,000 casualties, bloody hell. Just get after him. Get after him. We should hopefully be faster than him. Right, and, excuse me, I'm a bit busy. Right, okay, so Anna's complaining about being bullied. She's 9 years old. He's also 9, but he is a giant, so, I mean, to be honest, fair. Oh, she's craven. I can make her lazy or arbitrary. I mean, all of those are terrible, so she could just keep craven. Sorry, I don't really want the stress right now, and we should have a battle right here momentarily. And we've got them. We've got some of them, and the rest of them should pile in to reinforce, because the AI just loves reinforcing, even when it makes no sense for it to do so. Now they're going to reinforce, and he's going to try and reinforce that. So now we're just going to murder all of these guys, and then we're going to murder all of these guys too, and that's that taken care of. Lovely. So that's the Pope's forces pretty much dead, and that also gets me known for my dedication to my faith and my glory, because I'm just murdering flipping armies left, right, and centre. Right, get over here. Let's start knocking out the Pope's territory. Does anyone know what's going on over here, by the way? Because to be honest, there should be plenty of other people dotted about. Like, yeah, there's a good 6,000, 4,000. I feel like you guys have got this, so I'm just going to deal with the Pope. You guys, like, you know, keep hold of Lotharingia or whatever. So, yes, there's 6,000 right there. And we have got ourselves... Oh! One of my councillors just died of old age. It was the Chancellor. Okay, she wasn't anyone important. That's fine. So, Jedward! Jedward may now have the job. Congratulations, Jedward. Make sure they like me. Right, keep on with this, and 6,000 troops are heading north, but to be honest, we've badly damaged them, and... okay, what's going on here? He apparently has information regarding an extramarital affair. For the last time, we don't care. Okay, we're through the walls over here. He might be going straight to... no, he's naffing off into the sea. And then there's another 3,000 right there. I'm guessing that's mercenaries. So he's now going to try and unify his mercenaries together. That is the capital right over there. Okay, we just need to go and capture some of these guys. We might be able to hit some of them immediately. So there's 3,000 troops. And then they might be going to try and reinforce. No, for once, they're not going to bother. Do I want to pursue? Because these are fresh mercenaries that have yet to actually pull themselves into a single army. Or I could take Capua. Do I want to take Capua? It's going to take me 2 months. I think I can probably take that and then maybe get on top of some of the mercs anyway. Alright, because some of these guys like going north. I don't seem to know precisely where they want to go. And I could just assault the fort to speed this up. Okay, some of them are going, no, they've changed their mind. Yeah, they're not 100% sure where they want to go. Because the Pope's own territory is being taken right now. And... Lotharingia seems to be safe for the time. In fact, we're plus 69%. I think the old Crusader Kings 2 strategy is still going to work. If we can just take the Pope's territory, we've won. So we may as well just wrap this up in a matter of days, to be honest. There we go. I've got the Pope. But apparently that doesn't mean I win. I've not won, regardless. I mean... what do we do with the Pope in that case? He's a spineless maniac. That's marvellous. Do we want to torture the Pope? I would spend piety to torture the Pope. I mean... I kind of want to do it. Yeah, I'm torturing the Pope. I'm just going to torture the Pope because I feel like it. Then we're going to go and wipe out his stupid mercenaries. So we've tortured him. Great. He's now been tortured. You know, we've got a bit of a reputation to uphold. And sadly, you're going to get away from me. Oh, I'm pregnant, which is kind of annoying because I was kind of hoping to, you know, wage this war instead. Okay, get over here. These guys are going to go out to the sea. And then we'll take out like a handful of them. There's 1,000. Where's he actually going? I don't know where he's going at this point, but I've just inherited a flipping... no, just grant it to someone else. Don't care. That's fine. Back to 10 out of 10. Good. Right, over to here. And then you're going to hide right over here. Wait for him to... just wait for him to be right here. Wait until he locks in. There he is. He's locked in right there. Okay, so now we're going to capture him and... okay, I am busy. To be honest, I am very busy. But if I decline, that's a lot of fame. I'll accept, but don't really expect me to show up, because, to be honest, I'm busy. Right, so we're going to capture those guys. I don't know where the Pope's forces have gone. They seem to be naffing off, presumably, to Lotharingia. So, I've won over there. That's another bit of good damage to the Pope. But yeah, if I just come over here and take this one tiny territory, I think we've won. So that's nice, and we've actually still got the Pope in prison, right? Is the Pope in prison? Yeah, we've still got the Pope. Okay. How much would you be willing to pay? You're willing to pay 200 gold for your release. To be honest, I feel like we just kind of want to just keep him as, like, you know, a pet. He's just going to be our pet Pope. Because if capturing him doesn't actually end the war, that would suggest that, yeah, at that point, we can just keep him after the war's over. Which would be very interesting if I could just have my own craven Pope. That'd be brilliant. So, okay. Anna is getting a good education. That's marvellous. Over to here. And... okay, Saga's recovered. No one cared. Literally no one cared. But, like, if she's bossy, then again, her base stats are not great. I mean, sure, put her over to stewardship. No one really cares. Right, so in a matter of days, we should have got this sorted out. The Pope's got 1,000 mercenaries over here. 25,000 have gone... somewhere. I've got another perk already, which is just incredibly dumb. Never back down. Yeah, you know what? Advantage +5, and that brings me very close to Kingsguard, which is a giant pile of knights. I just want to have all of the knights, or other champions. That'd be fun. And we're ready to... yeah, screw it. Assault the fort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 98. Okay. How do we win this one at this point? Well, we've got ticking war score, So as a result of that, all we kind of need to do is hold Lotharingia for, yeah, like, I don't know, a month or two. And probably the fastest way to sort this out at this point would be, well, if we can capture this guy, win, like, you know, a tiny battle or something. Yeah, guys, just hold Lotharingia. They're not going to be able to do it. They can't take Lotharingia fast enough, and we've won. We have won the Great Holy War. So I'm going to be taking, yes, some piety, and, oh, that's a lot of prestige. That's a lot of prestige right there. I'll be taking that, thank you. The cross has been broken. My hat is better than your hat. There we flippin' go. I gain everything I could ever want, including... oh, this is lovely. So I'm now illustrious, moving towards exalted, and my religion is moving towards religious icon. Okay, we are getting in the right direction. This is... oh, this is nice. I'm having a lovely time in general. Oh, yes, I'm supposed to be helping out with these bastards, aren't I? How are you doing, by the way? Because it feels like you're actually about to win, potentially. No, they just got away. Okay, I guess I'll go and help you out with all of this, because it feels like that's a bit of a, you know, an even fight. Then again, it's going to take me 10 million years to walk over there. Maybe just, yeah, head over here. This is all absolutely fine, and can only disband it. Oh, yeah, sorry, we're not in a friendly area. Sorry, I forget about that sometimes. Right, go over here. We'll break them down. We'll reform them over the Danelaw. I'll come and help you out in a sec. Yeah, this really isn't much of a fight. In fact, you know what? The money situation is now so good. What could we do right here in terms of size? That's 17 out of 17, 17 out of 17. That's 1 out of 17. That's 17 out of 17. That's 1. Okay, let's get this up to... that should be at least 5. And that is 11. Let's get that to 12. That's a nice round number. We can have some more heavy cavalry as well. Oh, yeah, the crossbows. Get the crossbows right up to at least 5. That is 13. How much does that cost to increase? Get a full stack of cannons at the bare minimum. And that up to... yeah, that one up to 2. Just because it's kind of embarrassing if it's just 1. So that's a good number of troops. It's going to take me a moment just to build all of them. But honestly, not too much. Okay, we need to kill this kid. Because he keeps flipping... bullying my children. Now, when it was just my daughter, I didn't care. But now it's the heir to literally everything. That's a problem. Because he can't be Craven. It's unacceptable, but oh, bloody hell. These are not good options. Craven is a sin and is really bad. You do not want that. Lazy. That's just fundamentally bad too. And arbitrary is... I mean... it's not great. At least stress gain is lower. Yeah, I have to accept massive stress. Again, just to get my son to stop being bullied. Okay, can we just kill this kid? Can we, like, murder him? 95, 95. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of this kid because he keeps bullying my children. Unfortunately, in the time being, yes, a bully deserves whatever punishment you can imagine. And let me tell you, he's in for one hell of a punishment in a second. Okay, I'm back to being overwhelmed by stress, and I still can't lower it, so... bloody hell. Apparently being, like, you know, the Queen Empress of the world is a stressful job. Bloody children being bullied. Why can't you just sort out your own damn problems? And tragically, the Pope has been let go, though he was recently tortured, so he's not very happy right now. Yes, he's ailing on account of being a recently tortured craven lunatic. Oh, I like this. This is great. Right, just let the new troops be raised up for a second. We need to get the army back up to snuff. You people are accepting some ransoms and whatnot. I think there's a few more ransoms to be done just yet. Yep, you know what? You can be sold for 10 as well. Just sell all of these individuals. And, okay, I have got another son. This son is beautiful, but not intelligent. Keep an eye on him. See how he turns out. But yeah, income, the 8,000. Are my troops now in good shape? And, okay, I have an impressive gathering of children. Mothered many children. General opinion +5. Apparently people like that. So, that's good. Very, very nice indeed. And in just a moment, we should have plenty of... actually, the horsemen are going to take... no, it's the bombards that are going to take a while. Most things are almost done. So in just a flipping moment, we should be in good shape. There we go. That's good enough. And... oh my goodness, it would appear that the old emperor just died. Did I torture him? I can't remember whether I did, but I hated him, so... Oh, flip, has that just taken me back out of... Not quite. Okay, hang on. How many other rivals do I have? I need more. I need to make rivals so I can kill them. That's the best way to get rid of stress. Anyway, get this sorted out. There's 9,000 troops. Are the Holy Orders available? They are. Just flipping love it. So, put all of that together. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 16,000 troops. We don't need the levies, so you guys just merge together. Don't need anything else. We're going up against Catholics, so 35. I am getting stronger and stronger as I pick up more battlefield experience. Just getting over there, murder these guys, and that should be, hopefully, a nice easy victory. I think you'll be able to do it anyway, to be honest, but I'm sure it's all absolutely A-okay. And... what's this, by the way? Oh, have you finally come of age, the King of Aquitaine? Yes, you have. So, okay. There is a bit of a problem, which is wrong house, but I'll take it. It's all fine. Let's have another queen in the dynasty. In fact, you know what? That's good for the old renown. My renown is very high, so yeah, we've got loads of living members. In fact, so many living members, it's worth the same as an emperor. Duke, 3 count, and 4 kings by marriage. So, marrying into the independent households... that's worth a huge amount of renown. Okay, now, get over here. Just chase these bastards down. Do not let them get away, please. And yeah, we're marching up a hill right now, so it's going to be a bit of a difficult fight, but I feel like we've got, yeah, a massive advantage. And the Giant of Germany has done a bit of wounding right there, bit more wounding, and our champions are ludicrously effective right now, which is just great. Does anyone know who I'm at war with, by the way? It's these guys up north. Right, let's go sort that out. Also, I like how 5 other people have jumped in to help me assassinate this schoolyard bully. Like, for some reason... Oh, hang on, are you the son of the king of... Uh-oh. Okay, we don't really want to annoy this guy, but, like, we should be able to get away with it. Alright, he should have raised his child to not be a bully. Oh, and my commanders have come to me with 2 different plans on how to succeed, but I am so bloody clever. For 5 years, I can be good at attack and defense. Now, absolutely you want offense rather than defense, because generally you're going to be attacking, because it's very difficult to make the enemy come to you. Generally, they'll just go around you and find cities that are undefended. So, you'd want improved offense, but if I can have both, I see no reason why not. This is... oh, we're just getting perks so damn fast, too. This is beautiful. And Kettle is apparently doing well as well. He is 12 years old. Oh, Kettle, I have got a good feeling you're going to turn out well, my boy. Oh, bloody hell, this is not what I needed. My husband has died. He was only flipping 54. And I'm guessing I'm... No, apparently I'm not stressed by that at all. I'm pretty chill with it. So, was it suspicious? No, natural causes. He just died. Well, not really young. I mean, he was 54, which at this point in history is not that young or anything. Okay, well, this is marvellous. I can get myself a brand new husband. And honestly, at this point, I'm mainly in it for, yes, the stats. I need the most qualified person in the world. Bring me a flipping genius. Even if they're directly related to me, I kind of don't care. Oh, we got a standout candidate here. It's some guy. He is, yes, intelligent, together with, well, he's unfortunately Catholic. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to say, that's a-okay. Let's get him aboard. We'll, win him over. By which I mean, he will flipping do as I say. And there we go. We're going to send this guy over here. You just keep wearing that lovely jacket. And, yes, demand conversion. Will accept. Yeah, he kind of doesn't really get to say. And actually, he's... Okay. You could be a good doctor. And here we go. Yes, so the guy who keeps bullying my children, he can just, die. Actually, marvellous. Good. You're now sexy and... Uh-oh. Apparently, that makes me stressed. Okay, I'm not good at murdering people. Okay, none of this is good. Right, and my new husband, I wasn't really expecting this, but he can 100% be the court physician. Because he's actually got, like, you know, specialist perks. He's a scholar and a herbalist and a wise man. So he's going to provide me with some excellent stats and some excellent medical attention too. I love it. Right, siege number 1 is won. Move over here. We're basically done at this point, so I just need to knock down this territory. it should take no time whatsoever. In fact, you know what? Do I have a... I'm just getting better and better. I'm up to 36. I assume that is... battlefield experience is a thing, right? And that studied the battle. That is improved offense. That's... Oh, no, never mind. That's the stuff I studied. Well, my commanding skill does appear to be going up. So, I assume that's never back down, martial skill, leading on soldiers. I don't know. I seem to be getting better in some way or another. And to be honest, let's actually... No, don't even bother. Don't even bother. It's fine. We're almost done, and that should easily be 100%. Good. I can probably break down my own troops in just a moment. Move back to Burgundy, please. That's all absolutely fine. We'll break them down. Yeah, they should be ready to surrender at this point, and hopefully... Okay, this guy wants to... Nope, he doesn't want to finish that battle. Never mind. Still, that's got to be worth a little bit of stuff to me, because this is... Oh... It's another mental break. Oh dear. So, I'm already irritable, so I'm losing diplomacy and a bit of martial, which is not great. I could do some drinking. That gets me to drunkard, which is kind of not good, because I like being good at fighting. Or I could become reclusive. So, diplomacy down. My diplomacy is already kind of garbage, so... Okay, I've become an irritable recluse. I basically only come out of my tower to murder people. It's possible I might actually end up even more evil than my dad, which is quite impressive. Okay, armies stand down, and if we're very, very lucky indeed, this seems to have... Okay, somehow or another you've... Aha! You've just taken a giant part of land off these guys. You just own it now. Which is going to put you in a much better position to potentially force some of these guys to, yes, cooperate. Because you now directly own a lot. Also, oh, hang on. Hang the flip on. What the flip just happened to Catholic Romaine? Right, it seems to have burst. So you guys... Oh, there was some form of massive independence rebellion or something. Where a whole bunch of flipping Catholics said, no, we don't want to work for you anymore. And I didn't go to help because I deliberately... Okay, well, that's going to be irritating to deal with. Though, on the other hand, some of it seems to have gone to the Kingdom of Bavaria. I don't really know precisely how they were able to do this. And, oh, good. Bavaria is actually helping out in the Sardinian War, so... Okay, this is positive. Yes, there must have been some form of, I don't know, succession nonsense, and then on top of that there was... Okay, a subjugation war against these guys is not a bad idea regardless, because then I can just mop up all this land in one go. Then after that, it could probably be kingdom-level Sicily war against Apulia, which would be fine. Then, Great Holy War against the Byzantine Empire. That will get me Sicily and these bits down over here. And then... Okay, Apulia is going to be very annoying to deal with. But there's still tiny bits up here. Right. Right. But we're getting there. We're flipping getting there. Alright. Dismantle the papacy is getting close. Alright. We are making excellent progress. And... I feel like the Pope is already kind of toothless, but it's time to make it official. Alright, I said many parts ago, this isn't over until there ain't no Pope no more. Because when there ain't no Pope, well, all of a sudden, yes, we're in much better shape. Because we're pretty much the only major religion in the world that can do Great Holy Wars. Because flipping Orthodoxy can't, and I can't have a nose down there, by the way. Seclude yourself. Okay, I can get rid of some stress, but I'll have to spend some prestige to do it. To be honest, that's probably not a bad idea. And, wow, it's a bit morbid saying goodbye, bye everyone. And how long do I have to be by myself, by the way? I am truly at peace, so 28 stress. Okay, I'm no longer overwhelmed, so I like just going and hanging out in my room if I get a bit stressed out. So, to be honest, yeah, sometimes just having a bit of me time, that is nice. This is very relatable. I like you, Christine, and me and you understand each other. So next time, ladies and gentlemen, it feels like the beginning of the end. We are now going to move to secure what is left of Italy. That's going to involve a great holy war against the Byzantines, who appear to have yeah, a brand new leader who actually knows what men-at-arms are. So that's pretty exciting. He's going to be back. And yes, Great Holy War means all of Orthodoxy is involved. And that's not nothing. Alright, Orthodoxy has been doing very well. Like, huge amounts of expansion out to the east. They're one of the big religions at this point. I don't normally see them looking this good, but they are looking, they're looking strong. They're looking really strong. But I know I can field a huge number of troops by myself as well. And that's before I get into mercenaries, holy orders, calling up my allies to help me out. Scotland will probably be willing to get involved under the right circumstances. So, yeah, the war to end all wars versus Second Rome. Now we're in the process of taking out First Rome. That is to come, ladies and gentlemen, as indeed is, yes, the revelation as to how good young Prince Kethel will turn out. Because those are some pretty decent traits right there. So if we're very lucky, a good education is to follow. So, all of that coming up very soon indeed. Now I need to start thinking about, yes, what might be next. Because I feel like once the Pope has been defeated, at that point it'll probably be time to wrap things up. So just as Crusader Kings 2 ended with Empress Aphrodisia, it feels to me like potentially Empress Christina could be the end of our first series of Crusader Kings 3. So, we shall see if that comes to pass, or if, you know, her slightly stressed out lifestyle might lead to Kethel having to take the reins earlier than we expect. We shall flipping see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Crusader Kings 3. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!